You, Frederick.
What's up? All right. What's going on? Ron, Daniel, go. What's going on? Chris 0011. What's up? Steelman 516. Hawk Daddy 1. CB Sweets. What's going on? Uncle Caesar. Insta Sam Mama. What's going on? Like the name. McAdoo 92. Got a nice little ring to it. What's going on? Stunner 2012. What's up? Tiffany Brienne, hey. Kicks Love, what's going on? All right, y'all. Just in case you didn't know, we are going to go ahead and get set up on all the other platforms. Again, welcome to anybody who's new, anyone who is not new, who has been on here before. What's up, Butterman Shank? Anybody who's not new and who or who is new and hasn't been on here before, y'all let us know again in the comments what y'all would like for us to talk about tonight, other than the topics we already have prepared, honey. So it could be about whatever, relationships, just life stuff in general, hot topics going on right now on social media or in the world. Period. Like, y'all just let us know what y'all want us to talk about tonight. Or what y'all want us to add to the itinerary, I should say.
G Money Man in the building on
What's
Twitch.
Up, G Money? All right.
So Twitch in the building, Facebook in the building, YouTube is in the building, Twitter is in the building, and you guys, we won't be able to see you unless you comment. So if you want to comment, go ahead and we'll be able to see you no matter what platform you're on. So no matter if you are on YouTube, no matter if you are on Facebook, no matter if you are on Twitch, and no matter if you are on Twitter. So comment, we see everybody comment.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. All right.
That's so easy.
What's up, Prince Adarelli?
Ink Mark in the building. Man, everybody in the building. So you ready to start?
We ready, girl. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Right now. A little fatigued. So let me do my thing. Let me wake up, y'all, because all my ladies know how I feel right now. You know what's going on right now.
Right now.
Right now, if you know what I mean. I'm giving some hints.
What's up, Trill Talk?
So I'm a little fatigued.
Young man of God.
So yeah. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, podcasters, YouTubers, IGers, Facebookers, Twitchers.
Amen.
Yeah, and that's everybody. It sounds like it's not, though.
That's everybody.
So this is Brains and Beauty times two,
y'all. I'm Shayla.
And I'm Miami.
And tonight, we're going to kick it off with our normal PS. You know, we normally start with some PSAs.
For sure.
So let's do that. You got any PSAs tonight?
Of course I do. First,
okay.
I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Belated Mother's Day.
I think we forgot to say that at the end of last show.
Yeah. So all the mommies, happy belated Mother's Day. And in celebration of my mother tonight, I'm wearing her high school shirt, which is class of 80, Miami Jackson. We went to the same high school. Hello, good morning. Yes. So class of 80 was my mom, so I have her high school shirt on tonight. And so that's a quick shout out to all the mommies. And for Miss Anna Wyman.
Miss Anna.
And Mrs.
Tanya Oliver.
And Miss Tanya Oliver, child.
Yes,
the gorgeous Tanya Oliver.
Oh, thank you.
The sweet Tanya Oliver.
Thank you.
So that's that for a PSA. The next PSA I want to shout out is like I've been telling y'all the whole year. Welcome to the Miami Heat going into the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. Hello. I don't know what y'all was even thinking about or stressing about. I never stressed and never was worried about us going back to the playoffs this year because I already know we are the Miami Heat, honey. I was going to wear my hat today, but I said next week. So I just want to congratulate my team, my boys, my city. we going to the playoffs. So hello, good morning.
I didn't know you was going. I was like, what the topic is? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, G Money said my Wizards may make it. Fingers crossed. Ain't no fingers crossed over here, baby. We going. I don't know if y'all team going, but my team is there, honey. So shout out to my Miami Heat. We made it. And that's all I gotta say. Y'all already know how this go and y'all already know how this go. Yeah, that's really all of my shout outs, PSAs, big ups, and all of that today.
Trill talked to me today. I thought she was about to say she had a boo thing.
Oh,
I was saying like, what this PSA is?
Girl, hush. Both of y'all all in my business.
I'm just saying, she had me. I was like, wait a minute.
Maybe you don't even know.
Oh Lord. Okay. My PSA for the night is to let y'all know, to remind y'all, I should say, if you didn't already know, TV1 is actually going to have a special Women Leading Change on May 16th. That's Sunday, May 16th, just honoring exemplary women, period. Just women who are really out here doing it big, period. In all facets, in all areas, arenas, whatever. So they're going to be honoring us. Y'all, y'all black queens. So y'all please make sure, fellas, that we not the only ones watching, that y'all make sure that y'all check that out and make sure y'all show y'all black queens some love, okay? For real. TV1, Women Leading Change. They're honoring those women. So make sure y'all do that.
Real talk talking about she's all smiling and glowing. Ain't nothing but a little Holy Spirit up in me that's making me glow, honey.
I can't say nothing to that. I know that's the truth. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right.
And my last PSA, y'all already know how this go every week.
Oh Lord,
okay,
every week. The sparkling.
Y'all know I have my sparkling water with me. Our other co-host is always a sparkling water. Tonight again is Topo Chico, but it is
they got more?
The tangerine flavor. Yes. And it's so strong and spicy, and I love it like that. So, to our new Brains and Beauty co-host.
I don't know about all that, honey. I don't know.
It's whoever sparkling water for the week. But yeah, this is the tangerine, the twist of tangerine. I really like this flavor.
Can you really taste you really can taste it?
I can taste some. I can
like
taste
it's strong.
I mean, it's not that strong, but it's like a hint.
Okay. I was wondering. Okay. All right, y'all.
They talking about she cheesing. Y'all are crazy. So that's really it. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Y'all know we have to go ahead and talk about Joe Budden real quick, and then we're gonna get into who y'all want to talk about. Oh no. They think we're on.
Oh yeah. No. We're not on it, y'all. We're not on it. We just want to shout it out.
When she said we, she meant black women.
Period. That's what I meant.
Not us
in particular.
Not yet.
No. Not yet. Yeah. Speak that into existence.
Come on now.
Not yet, boo. But I wasn't talking about us.
Real Miss Sierra said, "Do all your waters match your shirt?"
You know what? That's a great observation.
No, it just kind of happens.
Oh Lord, let her drink her water in peace, y'all. Please.
I just pick a shirt sometimes and just be done. But if you come in here, you'll see I have so many waters to choose from.
She does. She has a lot to choose from. Don't look at me like that. You know it's true. All right. Anyway,
first topic tonight, real quick. We want to get into the Joe Budden podcast. The reason why is because it was a big blow up between the members, which they are all friends. We are friends.
All were friends.
Well, they still maybe, I don't know. Depending. That's as of today. So let me just get into the whole spiel for those who don't know. The reason why this is very passionate, a good topic to talk about, because they started a podcast. Well, they have everybody know the Joe Budden podcast, right? And it's a whole group of guy friends. So for you to be in a friendship and also in business like we are friends, doing a podcast, doing a business, it just kind of like hinted at us like hello, you know what I mean? Just to keep in mind that friends do go through things, but how it happened today for Joe Budden to fire Rory and Fire Mall, it was just like a sad moment because they did 2 episodes coming back. And for those who don't know, they didn't come to the show for a couple of episodes. Then they came the last 2, and today Joe just went off.
Yeah, he I feel like he said everything that he really wanted to say at the beginning. When they first left. Yeah. I think he said everything he wanted to say really then, because I think it just got a fit that he really understood. I think the level of how he felt like he was just being, like he wasn't being appreciated for all the things that he's done to help them and to help the podcast grow.
Right, and it's a 2-way street because again, Joe Budden has done a lot for the guys, and then of course the guys still show up too and make it Joe Budden with Marl and Rory.
Yeah.
And I just felt like it was just so much back and forth from episode 435. Episode 436 was just sketchy to even watch. I couldn't even watch episode 436. Like, it was hard for me because the chemistry wasn't there no more. 435 was cool because they linked back up, but they hadn't been together for weeks. So when they did 436, it was just like,
you could tell something was off. Like, it was off.
It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
So the question tonight is, when you're in a business with a friend, do money change people? Like, for example, maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's just a business, maybe it's just whatever. Mm-hmm. When money is involved with friendships and business, do money change people? And not the person who has it or the other. It's just like in general. Do money change people, and why is it? Why is it?
I wouldn't say it changes people. I would say it brings out their true character.
About why they was there, probably, or
not even that. It just brings it lets you know who people really are. Because I feel like the moment money is introduced, is when you see what people are really about, and all that stuff that they were showing you before is just fluff. You know, it sounded good, it looked nice. You know, it had a nice little bow on it, but the moment money is involved, it's like now everything is being nitpicked. And I feel like at that moment, whatever happened with them, which caused all this to happen, I feel like the money was always an issue. And then it just got brought up in this moment. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like it was never a money issue. It was always a money issue. And I think it just got, you know, a highlight just got shown on it at that point. Yeah, because they were over whatever disrespect and stuff they felt like Joe was doing to them.
It was just, it's y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I'm a big podcast listener, and Joe Budden was one of like the pioneers. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like just to see this happen, because you've seen the whole, like how you guys watch us, right? You guys have been watching us. We are at episode 105.
They were at what, 4 or something?
They're at 437. Today was 437. They was not there for 437, but it was the blow up. So 437. But they missed a lot of the 4s. Well, not a lot, but a few. But just imagine you being a fan of the show for all of those episodes.
Yeah.
And you see this happen. Mm-hmm. And it's amongst men, because you always see this stuff
amongst women. Females. I think that was the most surprising thing, I think.
Yeah, and it's just like, dang, the guys can't pull it together. The guys can't bring it together. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, you know what I mean? Especially for a black business, like, because Joe Budden is a black business. He is the CEO of the podcast. So to just see it crumble like that, even though he's going to continue moving on, and people have their own speculations about Joe Budden, I'm not really for it, because I know how much he brings and the value he brings to the actual podcast, while the podcast is in his name. You know what I mean? But
okay, so who do you think that they had a leg to stand on with their issues with him? Do you think they had a leg to stand on?
Yeah, because they, you know, one person felt like they was being disrespected verbally, but at the same time, we're talking about Joe Budden. But that's not an excuse either, because you're friends, right?
Yeah.
So I heard everybody's side of the story. 435, episode 435 tells everything from A to Z to a certain extent, and then 437 just blow it all up. The things that they didn't want to say. And I heard everybody's side, but at the end of the day, it's still a business. And it makes me think that the money was, even though there was some disrespect verbally going on, but that money or whatever is happening, that money was a thing. And it's just so sad, because I don't think Joe has changed as a person with the money. I think sometimes the people who bring the money in or have the money don't have the not all the time. It's always other people who don't have it who change.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Because they always say the person who gets the money always change. And it's not always the truth. Sometimes it's the opposite people that's viewing that person with the money. They change. They change how they view that person now who has the money, who has the, you know what I mean? Something that they don't have.
And which in their case was he had the notoriety. He had the
higher split.
He had the say. And I really feel like they didn't like that. They thought if we're going to be a part of this, regardless of whether you're bringing whatever, and this is just how it kind of came off, is that doesn't matter what you're doing. We're all in this equally. So we shouldn't be getting way less than what you're getting.
Yeah, see, that's when Joe said,
and I think that's where, and it's not equal. And I think that is the issue right there, is that you thought that this was equal.
Yeah.
And it is not. You all are a part, yes.
And you're a big major part of it. But like he said today, when in a blow up,
yeah,
I went out and got the deals. He did a lot of but it was true.
Yeah.
I went out to get the deals. But at the same time, if it wasn't probably for Maul and Rory, they probably wouldn't have got the deals. We won't know until some months come out and see the deal with what's the place where you go pay for subscriptions?
Oh, you talking about OnlyFans?
No.
What are you talking about?
We're on it.
Oh, Patreon.
Okay. So after the Patreon deal, I just think everything just kind of went left. And I think Joe split was higher. Yeah. But then again, Joe went after the doggone Patreon deal. So I don't know. It was just,
and then he also is the name. Let's not forget, he is the name. The show is called the Joe Budden Podcast. Like,
and I understand how they feel. It's like,
I get it, but come on. Like, again, if y'all were friends, if y'all were like I think Trill Talk said, if y'all weren't business friends, but if y'all was like friends, there is no way in the world that y'all cannot figure this out off camera. I'm sorry. I feel like you couldn't tell me I couldn't talk to my friend. Yeah, like no.
Like Park said, Park was like, man, it took too long for y'all to get back to this sofa. It shouldn't have took episode 435. Y'all should have been here in the 20s.
They had a major issue, and they still ain't dealt with it. I just think
they probably felt like Joe Budden Podcast can't exist without us too. So let's see him do this podcast without us. And then he ended up getting.
And then they realized,
you guys can.
Y'all are replaceable.
You're replaceable.
I mean, he's the one who, let's just keep it real. That's who people go on the show to see.
Mainly.
They go. I mean, not saying nobody comes to see them. Yeah. But they go on the show to see Joe and to listen to what Joe got to say. So I don't understand the problem. Like, why couldn't y'all just take y'all cut and be happy? You didn't want to be there, no way. That wasn't your passion. You really didn't care. You made all of that very clear. Verbally, for the world to hear.
He said he didn't make it clear. So Joe did the same face.
Come on, man.
But anyway, I wanted to bring that up because, again, that's a podcast that I actually listen to. And again, I listen to it and watch it because, again, they're in a space where we want to be at and not in the, like, where we want to be. I mean, like, how they scaled and how they went after and got on platforms and got things done the right way. So, yeah, man. And I'm a fan of the whole persona of him, just him as the persona. I don't agree with a lot of things of him as a man, but his persona I'm cool with. So
okay, let's
but yeah, I just wanted to see what people think about friends and business and how money changed people, and how far would you go to protect your vision? Do you have to? Would you fire friends?
Most certainly.
To protect your vision.
Most certainly. You got to do it. So sometimes just because somebody's your friend doesn't mean they understand what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. And if you don't understand that, again, there should be a way for y'all to amicably, part ways where everything is still cool, but this just didn't work out. Like, and you know what I'm saying? But I think people take things so personally that it's like, you don't know how to you don't know how to look beyond the friendship. Yeah. When you do business stuff with people, you have to understand that business is a part of it. You can't ignore that part. You can't just say, well, we always were friends and we just got to let No,
but it's still contracts.
There's still contracts.
You
There's
know what
the
I
things
mean?
y'all have to be obligated to do, and it should be fair.
Yeah.
And so for them to think that they were equal to, I just feel like that's come on, keep it real with yourself.
Yeah. Now, if you wanted to get a little bit more, you say that, but
and then figure out a plan on how y'all can do that.
And then I don't like too how other people can be in your ear, pushing you and egging you on to do something you know you shouldn't even done.
Yeah.
So now you got people in your ear boosting you up.
Yeah. Like, oh, that thing ain't gonna be nothing with you, man. Without y'all, man.
And they boosting you up. Yeah. To now you ain't got no job at this moment, because what's for you gonna be for you. But I'm just saying, this moment you off the podcast. But anyway, I just wanted to bring light to that because, again, like I said, friends and business is very serious. That's why we are here. I wanted to bring this up out the way now because we are two females in business with a podcast, and preferably, you know, that we don't go left. You know what I mean? Like that, because that's a how that went off like happen. That. They had to delete the podcast.
I'm trying to highlight this moment. Will never happen. Will never happen. Period. It will never happen.
Yeah, that's
and it will never happen.
And again, this is a learning, like I tweeted out today, this is a learning lesson for other podcasters to see who have friends as co-hosts and how you do things when business is involved. You have to go with your contracts despite your feelings. If you have a contract now, that's it. Yep. Like that other girl's podcast I told you about. Remember those other two friends and how they just blew up over money.
That, which is crazy.
And it was big money.
Big money.
For both people.
Like, y'all couldn't work that out. One just had
a little bit more than the other. But you still got, I don't know. So anyway, moving on.
It's agreed. Hold on. We had a lot of comments on that one.
Oh, okay.
Frederick McCoy on IG. What's up, Frederick? Says money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what is already there. And that's exactly what I said. Trill Talk TV says Joe has been moody, has always been moody. So,
but they should
you gotta understand as a friend. I agree.
It's 400 episodes.
Yeah, like you already know what it is. Yeah, exactly.
So, on YouTube, Soldier Man said, I agree. Money can change a person as time goes on. Whatever issues happen, commitment to the business still important till the better opportunity comes.
Period.
Now, the better opportunity shouldn't have been, let's see if he can do this podcast without us.
Yeah.
That's not the opportunity.
Yeah.
I like what Angie is saying. She's speaking from experience. Yeah. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
On to the comments.
On to the next one.
Next comments. I am Looney 4. What's up, Looney? Money changes everyone. Take a hood chick and give her money, she will not be the same because she experiences new things, new people, new ops, new culture, etc. And the same thing for most folks. Money will change. Well, money will change you. How it changes you exposes the person to her, basically. Yeah. And I agree. It exposes just who you always were.
And again, the people around you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You can get the money and you stay 100.
Yeah.
Right? But the people around you who ain't got it, they feel obligated, like you got it, so I should get it too.
Yeah,
But you didn't go through what I just went through, bro.
You didn't put in the work,
and you're not gonna be here when I have $0.
Yeah.
So why do I have to share the hard work that I've put myself through to get it? And when I get it, now you're changing because you view me differently now. Not me viewing you differently. My bank account just changed. Yeah. But now you're changing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the messed up part about it, because somebody could be humbly with their money, but the people around them, they start changing. They start envious and jealousy.
That envy. Whew.
It's deep. We're going to move on to the next topic for tonight, which is about Portia. Now, I go on a little social media hiatus for a couple of days. Nothing major, just a few days. And when you have to get text messages about somebody, when you're not on social media,
you know
something is like this. So I'm like, what in the world? Like, hey, don't. When I'm chilling, you realize I'm chilling. Don't send me no junk. But of course, I was heightened about the Portia thing. No problem. So the question tonight is, I think we talked about this before.
I don't think so.
Associate friendships, are they men off limits?
No, I
Not
think we
your
talked about
homies.
associates. I think we talked about friends.
The homies, of course, the girl code.
Yeah. But is it still girl code? Is it still girl code? That if I'm an associate of yours, whether we're besties or not, that's irrelevant. If I'm an associate of yours and you introduced me to your husband, I've been to your husband's home and you and your husband's home.
Yeah.
We've hung out, we've chilled, we've talked, we've been places together, dinner, whatever. We're not friends. I wouldn't call us that, but we cool. Well, we all right. We cool. Obviously, I've been to your house. Is it completely off limits for you to then get with my ex-husband or soon to be ex-husband after I'm done?
How do you feel about that?
What? Please tell me what my saying is. What am I about to say? Please tell me what I'm about to say.
Girl, tell me. Because sometimes I don't know what you're going to say. And I don't know what words be coming out.
Y'all. Like the fact that we even had, like the fact that she's trying to act like she doesn't understand that this is just beyond foul is beyond me. Okay. How can you even think to form your lips to say that it's okay to get with, sleep with, kiss, marry, date, whatever, somebody that you have met with another, like you've met this girl before. She invited you to her home, introduced you to her husband. Were you scouting him then? Were you like, what is happening? Like, there are too many men in this world. Too many men in this world for her, of all people. Again, she's a beautiful girl, has access to really whoever she pretty much wants, I'm sure. How is it that of all the people in the world, you had to go up the street to the associate's house to go get her man because you couldn't find none nowhere else? Nowhere else. Like nothing in you said that something about that don't sit right with you in your soul. Like nothing. I say it's foul, and I mean foul as hell. Something is wrong. That haircut did something. I don't know, but something is wrong with her because I don't know how you think that's okay.
So as a married woman,
mm-hmm.
do you still now feel, because this is a new, like Portia's situation is a new, right? We have people like Omarion and Fizz with
mm-hmm.
April,
mm-hmm.
they were close, they were buddies.
You
know what I mean? We've seen this before. This isn't new,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it with kind of with Will Smith in August, because Will Smith and August were kind of cool in
mm-hmm.
a way, and then Jada did her thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, and there's more people to name. I'm not naming no others, but those are the most big ones, especially Omarion and Fizz, right? With April.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worse because she's a female versus the guys, or is it on the same playing field? But my real question, that's just a thought. But my real question to you is that because you're married, has it changed your mindset about bringing men around your husband and bringing friends and associates around your husband? And I mean, honestly, because if Portia wouldn't have met the guy, maybe she would have met him at a club, or maybe she would have met him then, but she still would have known him. You know, I like to be the devil's advocate.
Yeah, I know. Well,
there's really no advocate to be about right now, because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But how do you feel as a married woman, though, about women around your husband? Has it changed, or it's just still the same?
It's still the same. I'm a true believer in, I know what I have. If my man decides to do something foul on me, then deuces. Like I'm not gonna put that on the woman, because he has the obligation to me. For me, he has the obligation to me to do right by me.
Yeah.
Now again, it don't mean that I won't lay my hands on you, because that's my husband, and let's not get it confused. He's not my boyfriend. He's my husband, and I will lay my hands on you. But in the end, I'm more so concerned. I'm not really concerned, because if I'm gonna be concerned about anything, it's gonna be with him. And at that point, if I'm concerned about you, then why are you here? I'm not. So I bring whoever around. I have no problem. If you get disrespectful, I check you in that moment. let you know right now that we're not having that.
Yeah.
You need to calm all that down.
Yeah.
Or you need to exit stage left.
Yeah.
But I don't have them kind of
some
problems.
Comments about women like, that's why I don't bring. Now, see, this is the thing. You got to know up to a certain point who to bring and who not to bring. Mm-hmm. This situation is a show, right? Mm-hmm. Tammy already said from Basketball Wives, like she said, when you have a new personality come on these type of shows, you have to somehow blend each other regardless. You have to introduce your whole family. Like that's how it kind of goes on reality TV nowadays on reality TV. So she was kind of forced to bring her at the home, probably around the husband, to just do the friendly, gritty thing, like, this is my husband, blah, 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 blah. So it's a lot of women saying now, like, that's why I don't have no women around my man.
I just think that's ridiculous.
I think that's far.
I think that's doing too much.
Because he's going to be around women, not around you.
Exactly.
He's going to be around women
what's that
anywhere
do?
he goes. You know what I mean? And I get it. I think it's better sometimes to see who comes in front of your face and judge that person and have discernment about a woman around your man. But sometimes I think we kind of know too what friends. You most certainly friends, because quotation friends, who can be around your man or not, who should be. You know what I mean? Yes, we should be more careful about who we bring around our people. But at the end of the day, like you said, if he gonna be what he gonna be, he gonna do it without you being there anyway.
Exactly.
He could get him somebody from down the street around the corner.
And it don't got to be no friend. So
it ain't got to be no friend. It could be a stranger.
Yep.
And it's in secret. Yep. And they got a whole family to the left down the street, way in Palm Beach somewhere. And you don't even know. Or somewhere in Homestead or Goulds. And you have no idea.
Period. So I'm not with the let's keep your man behind, I'm not in a safe somewhere balled up. I'm good.
I feel like he's a grown man. He should be able to stick to his vows and just know better. He should also know better. I think everybody is like at Portia, which they should.
They should.
But they're forgetting about him too.
Oh no, he's beyond foul.
He is also the friend of Portia's baby daddy.
Yeah.
Nobody is thinking about that. Nobody is saying, oh, that's foul how he played his homie Dennis, which is Portia's baby dad. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is saying it about him. So I think we got to remember it takes two people. It always takes two people. It's never the one person. Is it messed up? Absolutely. Because on so many levels. But at the same time, it takes two. And it's two of them. Him and her. And at this point, if that's how they want to rock and roll, great. She said they got in this is turning into some type of y'all know how I don't even like to be talking about stuff like this. Okay. So it turns so gossipy. What I was saying.
What turns so gossipy?
It just turns so gossipy. Like I want to talk about it, but it just gets into gossip.
I mean, but these are actually.
This is what's going on, right?
It's actually things that happen. No, I know. Whether you're a celebrity or not.
I guess I'm just trying to find it in a way where I'm not using their names the whole thing.
I think that again, but for them to get married, to focus on the whole "we were never friends" thing.
And I get that, but again, if I know of somebody, that's just like, okay, give me somebody that you know that I've met.
Okay, you've met Tiff, random.
Okay. And she has a man, and they break up. And I'm like, hey, Tiff, man, what's good? As if I'm... You know what I mean? That's kind of freaky. But at the same time, he got to chill too, because what if you was like the guy, you know what I mean? My guy friend, and you introduced us, like, I just feel like people are not tearing him up. He is messing with his business partner's baby mama.
And I think, again, it's that typical, he's a dude. It's, you know how they do. Yeah. So you don't take it as...
That's why I say this is the same heat that Omarion and Fizz is getting about April, because I feel like it's not.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
I feel like she's getting tortured when it's his butt too. That's his business partner's baby mother. Like nobody ain't down this man's throat.
She's the known one and he's not. I think that's all it is the difference. She's the known one, and he's not. No, you don't really know nothing about him other than, he owns some businesses.
But then you got to think about it as a city girl. I mean, like, I don't know if Portia consider herself as a city girl, like the city girls, like the artists.
Mm-hmm.
When you need that money, baby, and you ready to level up, and I heard he's very wealthy. She has a child, and when a wealthy man come into play, and I mean wealthy, what do? Do you jump on ship? Because everybody's morals are different. Some women need that.
Clearly.
Some women need the next guy to hold on and have them invest. Or maybe it is just love. Who knows? I don't know. It's another couple I won't say right now who they leveled up as a couple. And he was freshly divorced, and she jumped in and got him. They got kids. They're a beautiful couple. Love them. Follow both of them. But the question is, how quick is love? Because they got dated a month ago, they're engaged a month. How quickly can you fall in love?
With the same cut and similar ring as the ex-wife. Or soon to be ex-wife.
Oh, this is so gossipy.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Like, she can't clean this one up. Like, I just rather you just keep it all the way real and say, look.
I just hope it works. I just hope it work out.
I hope so too, because you already look dumb. So you gonna look extra, extra dumb if it don't. Because this man was saying the same things that he was saying to you in that long text to the world or whatever, DM to the world. He was saying the same thing to his wife.
And the other girl
a couple months ago. So,
and the other girl that they found out right before Portia. Which was March.
It bothers me because it's like it's so unnecessary. Like, you don't have to do that. You're not like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You are a beautiful, successful woman who can get a plethora of men that some women can never touch. And it just doesn't make any sense for you to have to go and pick up somebody else's seconds, and they're not even done with their plates. He's still theirs. That makes no sense. None.
How long after a divorce should you move on? Because I just feel
we discussed that. I personally think, again, I feel like it should be like
the ink ain't dry. The ink
got to be dry. It like, we are done. Legally, it says we're done. And then me personally, I feel like you shouldn't just jump right into something else, because most people, if you're honest with yourself, are not over that last relationship fully.
Yeah.
And so you're bringing old things and things you've dealt with in that relationship into the next one because you haven't fully gotten over it, or things that you've experienced in it. So I just feel like it should be time, but
I just want people not to forget it looks crazy for her, but at the same time,
he's just as foul.
He's just as crazy.
Matter of fact, he might be worse.
That is his homie's baby mother, dog. Like, that's crazy. Can you imagine one of Jay's friends, one of his co-workers or whatever the case is, at you? That's foul. And yes, it's foul for you to do it, but it's foul for him to do it at just as much. That's why I say it take two. When there's issues like this in relationships, you gotta look at both people, because one of them is foul, but the other one is too.
One of them is foul, but the other one is too.
Yeah. Depending on what was said or something like that, you just never know. But I want better. I want better for her, and I just hope it works out. Because a lot of people are comparing her to the couple I'm talking about. Okay, the couple is Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Okay, and they're comparing it to that. So it's just like, I just hope it works out for her, and maybe it is just true love, and maybe it just took her to meet him through her. But I don't agree with that type of life and that type of vibe. Now, that's one thing I do not agree about. And for everybody, you just gotta, it ain't about keeping your friends close and enemies close. It ain't got nothing to do with it. This is about choosing your mate wisely, and hopefully they just know better, because they gotta know the code too.
I think
because yes, it's a girl code. Your mate should know the code too, man.
Absolutely.
They have to get account. Like they gotta know the code too. But
I think it also made it worse because she actually talked about this, like other people on the Real Housewives of Atlanta,
with
doing
Kenya,
flawed things. Like, come on,
Kenya
and how dare you?
What's her name?
And you think this is fine? How dare you?
With Kenya and the husband of
Phaedra and Apollo. She went in on Kenya, and then you do this.
To the game, yeah.
And then you do this, and you don't think
that's why I always tell people, stop talking about people and judging people, because you never know how you gonna end up being in the same situation, looking crazy. So, I mean, I have nothing else to say about it.
Do you think you could fall in love in just a month? This is Real M. Sierra asking on IG. Can you fall in love in just a month?
I probably can, but not with my associate man.
Okay, if you fall in love, would you get married in a month?
I don't know if I get married in a month, because we got to at least go to some type of counseling for at least 3-4 weeks.
Okay, so you do believe that it's possible to fall in love in a month?
I think if it's right, I think it's very possible to fall in love with them in a month, and here's why. My grandmother and my granddaddy got married in a month, not fell in love. They got married within a month,
and they were together how long?
Till Steph did her part.
Wow.
So she had the longest marriage in my family on my dad's side. Probably my mama's side too. She had the longest marriage, and if it wasn't for death, they'll still be together. I have no doubt about that.
Wow.
So, and I mean, that was years. That was like 40, 35, 40 years. And they got married in a month. So that's the only reason, that's the only reference that I have. My dad too, now to his third wife, he's married. He married her, I believe, in a month. He proposed to her in a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if I see and find my mister, I think I'll just know. And I wouldn't mind. I don't know about being proposed to in a month, because again, I would like to go to some type of premarital counseling just to make sure we're ready to go. Will I get married in 60 days? Yes.
You get married in 60 days, though?
90 days?
90
yes.
days. Okay, so 3 months.
6 months? Yes. I will.
Okay.
If he's the one and I know it and I feel it, and God has told me in my dream, honey, in my ear, in my eyes, in my head, in the shower, I'm driving. God is like, lady, this is him. This is how long you've been waiting for him. This is him. Honey, I'm saying yes to the dress.
Oh, okay. Girl, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
To answer your question, yes.
Okay.
I'm cool with falling in love in 30 days. It is what it is. If that's it, that's it.
Okay.
And hopefully it's
And Leah 310 on IG, what's up, Leah? Says time isn't a factor, it's the situation that makes it a trashy situation.
Yeah.
And I 100% agree with her. It's not the time thing. It's really the fact that it's, how it came about and who it's with is what makes it so,
Yeah, but I'm all down for the 30-day, baby. You tell me you love me, and I'm feeling the vibe. I've probably been wanting to tell you and I never told you. I'm telling you back. We're going to get this life popping. We got to make up for lost time. We got things to do,
She also said it better be worth every penny.
Oh, the man's money.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. It better be worth every dollar.
He got a lot of dollars, and he sounded like he was very submissive too. So Portia probably thought it was like, oh, he very submissive, because the girl was like, I want to get an upgrade on my ring. He was like, yeah, I got to make sure whatever she wants, she gets. Portia probably was like, whatever she wants, she gets. Oh, let me get on this, baby. Let me start plotting on this right now. I always put these straws in here and got to dig for them. I got to get me a longer straw, because this ain't the life.
All right. So I think we're good on
Portia.
On Portia and them.
And Portia and them, yeah.
Portia and them. That's all we can say about them. Portia and
I just want people to not forget how grimy he was too. Yeah. I don't care how good Dennis may feel in public about it. He probably be at home punching his pillow. I can't believe this thing done took my baby mama.
Punching his pillow.
Crying in the car.
Okay.
I don't care how good he was at the little engagement party. He was crying in the car.
That was such a show.
He
boo.
cried in the car when he
on
found
now.
out. Trust me. He's probably cool with it now because, again, that's his business party. Got to keep that money coming in.
Okay, don't be dumb.
But he cried in the car.
There's a bigger thing at play here.
Yeah, he cried in the car.
But you ain't gonna tell me he was happy about that.
Girl punching the pillow, honey.
Oh my God. Okay, so Princess in Paris, 95. She asked if she could ask us a question. And the question is it disrespectful to send your friends to confront neighbors about loud music?
No, I just send the police.
And she is not lying.
I sends the police. You better ask my neighbors.
Oh my God. No, I'm laughing, but she's not joking. Like, this is not a joke.
This unit number is playing music, and this is just like so disrespectful. You know what time it is in the daytime? You have to put on a little extra little Karen voice for them for they to come running for me. Yes. This is just ridiculous. Like, I paid too many dollars to be coming here and staying here. I do not stay in this particular city. I won't say it on live, but I don't stay in this area. It's just, what is the problem? You have to come down here. Like, this is just ridiculous. You see what time of the night it is? I put my Western on quick. You hear me?
Oh, you put your Western on?
I can't be. Can y'all come over here? I can't do my normal.
Oh yeah, because you know they're not coming.
They ain't coming. They're not coming. That's one of her friends.
Away.
No. This is I've spent too much money. I have a big day tomorrow. Like, this is I have a big business meeting tomorrow. I should not have to go and be calling you. You know how crazy this is of me calling you about some noise? I would love to go do it, but in this climate of life, we can't go knocking on people's doors.
Climate. Oh my God.
You better put them words together, honey.
You know what? I don't think that is. I think you shouldn't feel any kind of way about you doing it, but if you do feel some kind of way, I think it's probably better that you send some authorities, but in this day and age, I don't know how good that is either, quite frankly.
I just don't think people should knock on nobody's door and be like, I've tried it and I almost went to jail.
Yeah.
Because I told the people, hey, turn down your little music.
Not your little music. That's what you said.
Turn down your music. And I had on my hoodie and everything, baby. So I looked a little ready. And the man was like, it's not even that loud. And closed the door. You closed the door in my face? So I recorded the whole thing. Me walking up because I wanted to make sure if something was going to happen.
Yeah.
I had to show the police officers. This is what happened when I tried to do it myself. I did it one time. But I almost went to jail. Because I almost banged down that door. Don't you dare close my door. Like, you bothering me, bro.
Yeah.
It is 11 at night. I go to bed at 10:15. I have to get up. And don't do it on Sunday. You do it on Sundays. Oh, I'm calling the police 3 times. Because I'm in here watching church. Like, y'all up this early. Like, sometimes I be like, where do I stay? Do I stay where I grew up at? Because I might as well move back.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it do be sometimes like, this is happening over here?
And I be like, who are they letting up in here?
Yeah. Straight up.
But anyway, I don't advise you or your friend to go.
Yeah, no, I think
nobody do it. Just call the police. They're used to it. It's a non-emergency call. They come out and they bang on that door, baby.
Yeah, they do.
And you get respect. You don't really have after I don't call the police probably 10 times, honestly. And after the 10th time, I don't know the real number. I'm probably being extra, but probably was 8 times. I don't have any noise issues no more. Because, baby, they already know I will call. I'm calling. I won't knock on your door no more. Don't worry about it. I ain't knocking on your door. The popo's going to come knock on your door and say, sir, you at this again? How many times she got to call on you?
Well, and then some places. Mm-hmm. You could, if someone has called on you enough and it goes to, the management company of that place, you can be removed from your apartment. So it's just not, it's just, I don't think it's a good idea to send your friends. I don't think that's a good idea, and And unfortunately, I don't really think it's a good idea to send cops either. But if you're going to send someone, it should not be you or your friend.
No, it shouldn't be you.
Yeah, no.
Because they know you. They already know you stay. They already know everything about you. Like, there's no need to go there. You don't know. People might open up their door and they just feel real risky that day, and boom, you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they did, because you're going to go crazy. You know, like, it's not even worth it. So, like I say, the best scenario is to tell the management company about what's going on. If they say, okay, we need X amount of police records before we do any type of thing to them. Okay, you get those numbers up. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 8, maybe it's 10 for the management company. We don't know. It's up to your wherever you stay. And then you do it the right way. Do it. You document that thing with the police, because if something happens to you, they know, oh, it's them. But next topic for the night.
All right, next topic. And this one, I think we're going to make this one for the fellas. Fellas. Because I think that we know the answer that women are going to give. But I really want to know what y'all are going to think. Fellas, do you think that marriage... Fellas, do you think that marriage means the end of romance and, you know, y'all time and all that? Like, because there's got to be a reason why a lot of you are very reluctant to get to that next stage, or wanting to get to that next stage. So, my question is, do you guys basically think that, you know, romance ends the moment you get married? All of that stuff, the y'all, now obviously I'm sure y'all want to use a different word than romance. It sounds more like a woman word, but you know what I mean. We're trying to keep it PG-13 here. So, what do y'all think? Y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Do they think that romance ends the moment you get married?
What, like romance, like sexual?
Yep.
See, this is why someone like myself is waiting. So you're going to look forward to the marriage, and it will be romance, because who got time to be in a marriage and still waiting? You feel me? This is why I wait. So you ain't finna get used to nothing and then think in your mind that it's going to stop when we get married, because it starts when I get married. So we got work to do.
I don't know why I should. Oh, okay, here we go. I know I saw it. All right, G Money Man. G Money Man says, nope. Marriage is the beginning of real romance.
Amen.
Thank you for that, G Money Man.
Do it.
Real MCR says, just say cutty.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like it. But okay. Do y'all think it ends? Does marriage end cutty? Period. Like, does it end it?
EDK Jr. on Twitter, he said no. The end is when the kids come.
My homeboy actually said that, so that is funny. He said this very same thing
immediately, Lisa. So Leah310 on IG, she said, getting right to it right after marriage, immediately. Hunty, when I say expeditiously, well, we got work to do. I'm already listening.
Look, I've already said I'm making sure everybody is entertained so they can go about their business.
Girl, because look, to everybody, we love y'all. We'll see y'all.
See y'all later.
Later at the housewarming or something like that. But baby, it's time to go. It's time to go. So shout out to all my waiters out there who waiting to marriage. What's up, gang? You feel me?
Oh Lord,
we ain't got to worry about that. Him thinking that the romance is gonna end when we get married, baby. It's about to start, and you're best to be ready.
All right. Oh, she'll talk to you. Says not romance, but not getting a different woman. So it doesn't end romance, but not get a different woman. Okay, true. I can't with you. What you say?
Leah310 said the wait is real. Girl, it have you so savage when it sound like, child.
Oh my God.
They gonna be giving me everything at the bridal shower and be like, child, this all y'all got? Honey, I need everything. I'm gonna be so
I already
ready.
have my gifts planned for you, honey. I already got them. I already know exactly what to get. She gonna be ready, honey. Okay. All right. Let's see. Someone asked a question. Oh, real MCR, y'all need to talk about Tiffany Haddish replacing Ellen.
You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I know Ellen ended the show, but I I didn't know Tiffany was replacing it. But if so, I'll make sure I get all the details about when and like all of that, because I know she's ending it next year. Sometimes it's just time to end. Sometimes things happen within your crew.
But do you think she would be a good show host?
I mean, why not? Shoot, Ellen wasn't all that when she started, and look what she built. I think there's nothing wrong with a black comedian doing something. I mean, look at all the talk show hosts. It's always Oprah and all the spinoffs from Oprah, which Ellen was one of the spinoffs. Dr. Phil was a spinoff. Those doctor things are spinoffs. Like, why couldn't Tiffany Haddish do it? Some days she got it. Some days she makes me laugh, and then some days I'd be like, girl, you know what I mean? But I think with a good team, good writers, good stage presence, I think it'll be good, because we always see us in negative light, like Wendy Williams, right? She has her own talk show, but look what is around.
Well, yeah.
So I think Tiffany can do it high end, and then she could probably put on a lot of black people. You know, Ellen used to have those highlights of people being funny, people doing reviews and stuff, dancing and jokes and interviews.
So she made it more about the audience.
She did.
Yeah, she
did. To me.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I mean?
She was one
so
of
I think Tiffany can do it too. And right now she's with those kids. She's doing the kids show. And you know, if you can talk to kids and film with kids, you can do anything. So shout out to Tiffany Haddish. And I love her confidence after she cut her hair. She looks beautiful.
Yeah, I love her hair.
Even now with her hair cut.
I love her.
Her and Common together. Like, I like that. You know, the black on black thing is good. So I think she'll be a great one. And it's like, why not? Like, who else could we get as a black woman? Probably many options. But I think Tiffany could do it, because she's like crossover material anyway. She has set herself up to be crossover. So the white people like her too. You know what I mean? Like every other race like her too. So she doesn't have to do too much crossing over. But yeah, I think that's rain.
It definitely is. I'm like, what is that? It's definitely rain.
Yeah, it's been on and off all day.
Oh my goodness.
But give her a shot. I say, why not? Give her a shot, you know? Steve Harvey can do it. She can do it.
True.
And if not, y'all find somebody else and put them in the position to do so. How about that?
Well,
but I don't know. I haven't heard about it, so
I wish her the best, but I don't particularly think that she's funny. So
that's fine.
It would be. I don't know how I would see her in that light. I'd have to guess. I guess I wouldn't know until I saw it. But
yeah, she have to play a role,
you know.
But I like her personality. I think that's what it is. She comes on. She's bubbly. She's at it. I think she'll do decent. And again, she could put a lot of black people on. Come on,
she can. She would be in a position to do just that. You are very right.
Maybe that's her purpose to do so.
You are very right.
So that's what I'm thinking about.
We'll see.
We shall see.
We most certainly will see.
My last topic for tonight, which I want to hear from everybody. Are you more of a texter, caller, or FaceTimer?
You already know. I was gonna say
nothing.
I mean, you already know.
What are you? Because I don't even know.
Do I call?
Do you text?
I do text. If I do anything, I do text. I do that now. I'm not a caller. I'm definitely not a caller.
So when it comes to Jay, are you more of a texter or caller with him?
I'm more of a texter.
Still? Because you're going to see him later, I guess.
I think I'm just out with most. The only person I feel like I'm not a texter with is my mom. Everyone else text. Everybody else get texts. And it's not nothing. I think some people take that personally. It's not nothing personal. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
I call her because she made it a thing. So don't text me. So I call her. But she'd get a text too if it didn't matter. But I'm definitely a texter. But do y'all find it disrespectful if someone doesn't call or text or do whatever way that you think that they should? Do you find it disrespectful if they do not? Like, I don't find it. However you do it is how you do it for me. But I found that people take it disrespectfully if I text them. I'm like,
I think it's because it's a form of communication, almost like a love language. You know what I mean? Even though that's kind of deep.
But I can understand that. That explaining it like that makes sense.
Yeah. So, I feel like if you advise somebody, especially when you're getting to know somebody, I feel like you should want to call, Because sometimes text messages get chopped and screwed up.
That is very
true. And people be reading what they want to read and hear what they want to hear from your tone. You be like,
no, I don't text.
I didn't even say it like that. You sit here now you making up stuff for me now.
Yeah.
That ain't what I said. You know what I mean? And then sometimes we sit here and text to be the wrong words and it be off and because you rushing.
They thought you had a head roll in that statement.
You
that first
press
line.
the wrong emoji. Yeah. Girl, you gotta go back and be like, oh my bad, this. And it's just like so the phone calls, I think I'm gonna have to agree with G Money on Twitch. He said I'm more of a caller than I'm old school kinda. Yeah, I'm more of a caller, old school kind of. And I don't mind text, but depending on what it is, I would just hash it out and just get it done. Like maybe a voice too.
Got
I like those too. But if it's something quick, I'll do it. I'll do it, but a FaceTime is the last.
And that's funny because I will FaceTime. I will do that because I feel like I'm with you, or I'm like we're having a conversation. Maybe we're across the table or something. Yeah, but other than that, I rather text, which is kind of weird, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, but hey, it's just what it is. I rather FaceTime or text than to call you and just be like this, looking at the wall.
Really?
Yes, I would much rather. And it's hilarious because you will not pick up a FaceTime if somebody's not call you and say, "Look, I'm finna FaceTime you. Is it okay?" You are not doing it. Even if we know you not doing it.
You gonna get the ceiling, okay? Because I feel like
I have gotten the ceiling, guys. I have gotten the ceiling in the top of the beanie, of her hoodie. I have gotten the top of her on numerous occasions. I was like, you know what, girl? Okay, I just gonna FaceTime your behind no more. For real.
I just feel like that's so personable. But it's the same thing when she come and see me in person. I don't know why. I just feel like
that's your you time and I'm intruding. Is that what it is?
No,
someone's intruding on your you time and you wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Okay, that I get. That I understand.
Not that I want to just like get together, but maybe I'm really like doing something now. My whole phone is taken up because you on my FaceTime. You know what I mean? Compared to if you're on the phone, you can do things while you're on the phone. Mm-hmm. And I think that's because I'm in real estate or whatever. So I get to talk, text, move around on my phone, have a person on speaker, do whatever I'm doing and still keep life going. Mm-hmm. When I FaceTime, I have to stop what I'm doing to look at you. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I have to stop all things. And if not, I have to just put it to the side and keep going. So it's like if I put it to the side, I might as well just put you on speaker.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because that's kind of how I feel about the whole texting thing. Like, I'm doing stuff. So I'm going to text you when I get ready. Like, when I'm done doing what I'm doing, I will text you. If you want to talk to me right now, call me. But if you text me, I'm going to text you back, and that's going to be into that text, and we're done. Nothing personal, just kind of is what it is. I'm doing something. Next day. Or it could be the next. It very well could be the next day.
I be.
Cause she'll be like, "Girl, I text you
people
at
about this one
7:30 a.m. and it's 4, and I still ain't got no call back."
Y'all, this supposed to be my friend.
This is your friend. Don't do that.
Got a little Joe Budden-ish over here.
No. Sis, that's one thing I do have to get better at that. No, for
you
real,
know why?
I
don't feel bad when I tell her that because I'm not the only person that told her.
Yeah,
that.
Oh no, you're definitely not. My mother tells me that.
I feel great. When
my mother tells me that. My daddy tells me that.
Like Shay, get your life. Like Shay can't be who I said Shay can't be emergency contact.
No, I wouldn't do that.
But she got to get better because she about to have kids.
Yeah, I have no choice. Yeah, I would have no choice.
You're gonna have to get better with your phone. You feel me? So,
but I feel like in the last couple months, I have gotten better. With
and your friends are the practice for your phone, Shay, before the babies come. So you better get it right and tight.
I'm gonna do better, y'all. I promise. I'm gonna do better.
So let's see what y'all got to say. So we got YouTube with Soldier Man. He said, I'm texting more than calling. When you at work with loud noise, you can't really talk to people into a phone break. So when I call, I feel easy. Mm-hmm. when I call, I feel easy ignored when there's no response. Response. If a woman really into me, I do talk on the phone more. Agreed. When you getting to know somebody, I'd rather talk to you.
Getting to know, cool. Yes.
Like texting is cool, but then it gets to a whole paragraph and a whole book. And again, people be misreading what you say, and I really hate texting.
Never have serious conversations. I don't have serious conversations over text. No, I don't do that now. But if it's just about random stuff or whatever, it's not. Yes. Yeah,
if it's
I will
quick,
text
if it's like a one question thing, like, "Hey, this, that."
Yeah. But when you're talking about something serious, and I know it requires explanation and all that, then I would not text you. I would definitely sit there and call, and probably FaceTime.
Keep that phone charged. Shay.
Look. Let me tell y'all.
Shay got a new phone, honey.
Okay, I got a new phone, honey. I shouldn't have none of those kind of problems no more.
Thank God.
Okay,
Lord.
I have 2 chargers in my car, a charger downstairs in my house, a charger upstairs, and a charger at work. So nobody can ever talk to me no more about my phone being dead.
And she got a new one, so thank God.
And I got a new one, so we should be good. From here on out, we should be good. Thank you, G Money Man, though. Thank you for that.
Sister. What IG saying? So I know Leah 310 said, I like to multitask. You'll mess around and be looking at the ceiling on FaceTime with me because I'm trying to do other stuff. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I would just put you on speaker because...
And I'd rather just text.
I can't... And see, another thing about texting is that you have to sit right, sit right, and not as distracting me. Now I gotta stop what I'm doing to get it off. But see, when you're on speaker, baby, you could do...
No, but how you text. I text my response. I walk away from my phone and I do what else I need to do. And when you get ready to respond, you respond.
But when you're in a conversation, that's not how conversation goes.
But Shayla. A conversation, you wouldn't be texting me for a conversation. You'd be calling me for a conversation.
No,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
People like you who like to text, you try to keep them in their element of texting, even in a conversation. And when you're texting people, you can't just respond in 2 times and then come back the next day. That's rude and disrespectful. And I'm over it.
Well, I don't remember the last time I did that, but
I don't remember the last time I did it, but
it's been a minute.
I'm just saying you could still
I get what you're saying.
Like how you, it's like I'm talking to you right now and you be like, go down the hall.
Ooh.
Yeah, you leave. Go down the hall, and I'm just sitting here like, okay. Is she gonna come through the window? Like, when is she coming back? When was she talking?
Okay, well,
I'm. And it's the next. I done went to bed. I'm still sitting here. I wake up. Now she comes to the door. Oh yeah, girl. What? Girl, that was yesterday, honey.
Okay, well, I'm listening to you because you're not the only person who has said this. So again, that's what your friends are supposed to do. They supposed to let you recognize things that you don't recognize about yourself. I didn't recognize it. I didn't think it was an issue, but clearly it is. So I'm working on. I've been working on changing that. I think I'm more cognizant of my phone than I probably ever have been. But can I do better still? Of course.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it, and I appreciate you telling me that. I appreciate you, G Money Man, reminding me about my charger. Okay, I appreciate all of that. I don't take it personal. I really don't. Like, because I get it. Here. Yeah, exactly. I get it. I appreciate that, and I'm doing my best to change it, honey. That's what friends supposed to do. Period.
Amen, sister. Give me some.
So, all right, y'all. So it is about that magical time.
Yeah, it is. It's a little late.
It's a little late. Inside.
So if you have any last questions you want to for us tonight, whether it be for Shayla solely, for me, and just for us, or just a regular.
Did she just move past herself like that?
If y'all have any last questions for tonight, go ahead. Oh, I was supposed to check my responses. I got some responses, I think.
Real MCR says FaceTime is for someone who wants to be nosy. Really? Y'all really think that?
Oh, checking up on people on where they at. Like, why?
I do not think
with you,
so.
Girl.
I feel like for me, FaceTime is like a form of, I can't be there to talk to you. Like I can't be sitting next to you to have a discussion. So I feel like FaceTime is the next best thing.
I mean, I agree, but you got to let me know like what time we finna talk because I have to sit there and look at you.
Yeah, but then you can just say, you know what, I'm not available.
Which means I can't be driving, which means
You
I
can't be
can't be working on my.
That's true.
You gotta let me know, baby. Just don't call me out of blue. I got a friend who called me sometimes out of blue. I'll be like, honey. But I be picking up for him. That's my
G Money Man, he got a question for us. Did either of you play sports growing up?
Shayla?
Sports. I cheerleaded for a little bit. And I just worked out with my dad and my mom because they were very into working out. And that's about it. I didn't do nothing else.
Well,
we already know what this one did.
I played basketball. That was my first love.
Y'all saw them skills. Okay, check out the video if you have not.
I know, right?
Yeah, honey. Plug.
I started basketball in middle school. Then I got drafted to go to Miami Jackson to play there. And I did pole vaulting when we had to go track season. I did badminton. I was on a bowling team.
Things you learn about your friends. I did not know none of this.
What? You didn't know?
You were a pole vaulter?
I was a pole vaulter. I wasn't a runner.
No clue, ma'am. I did not know that. And
these are why I wasn't a runner. I hated running because of these things that I was blessed with. They was always in the way. I used to hate it when I used to run in basketball, in practice, in games. I used to hate them, so I wasn't going to be running on no track. Okay. So, but yes, I did pole. We had to do a track something after basketball season.
You had to. It was mandatory.
Yeah, it was mandatory. You had to keep active.
Okay.
You had to keep active.
First time I ever heard that. That's a good thing to tell them, though.
Yeah.
To keep you,
But I did not experience working out if it wasn't for sports. Because my family didn't work out at all.
My mom and dad was.
So if it wasn't for practice, if it wasn't practicing or conditioning, I didn't know a such things of a working out until I think I got to like college. I remember it used to be like gold gyms and stuff. I'd be like, oh, what's that? You know what I mean? Like for what? So I didn't really get into working out if it wasn't for conditioning and sports to like later on in life. Like,
okay.
Which is
I did not know you did. You said badminton? You
badminton.
Did that too?
Oh, I love badminton. Yep, I still got my shirt too.
Okay, girl. I don't know. I just didn't do.
I was just active
sports. So everyone always thought I was in track because of my legs, but
yeah,
no, ma'am, I was not in no track.
You like a cheerleader too.
I cheerleaded very, very briefly.
Yeah,
very briefly.
Future topic. Isha says, "Have you ever met your twin flames?" What's twin flames?
Have you ever met your what?
Your twin flames.
Oh, elaborate, Ish. Elaborate. I don't know what you mean.
Sure, talk to your high school had those sports. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't even remember them.
Yes,
sports.
I was in the inner city. I get it. You know what I mean? I understand. Yes,
we have. Well, that's football. Good that y'all had that though. I wonder if they still have it.
I don't know if they still have it, but we had football, of course. JV varsity, basketball for girls and guys and boys, JV varsity. We had track. We had everything about track. It wasn't just running.
It wasn't just running, yeah.
Like there cross country and all that. There were shot putters, again, pole vaulters. There were whatever you do for track.
That's I never. Yeah, I did not know that.
Badminton. We had softball. I wasn't a softball girl. I left.
We did have softball. I remember that.
I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna sound a little racist, that I hope it's not. But I left that to the Spanish girl. The Spanish girls used to kill softball. I don't think it was not one black girl on our softball team, no. Because, we were borderline, like, we was, like, black and also Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the softball, I wasn't into standing out there in that sun waiting for a ball to come in my hand. No, ma'am.
Oh, Lord. Real MC Era says, can y'all have a talent show night on Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know about that, child. We try to get people to come on and say hello one Wednesday.
I know everybody's acting like they scared. They could comment, but they ain't want to go live.
I know.
So I don't know, honey. But I mean, that's a great idea. It's a fun idea. We wouldn't mind.
Oh no, you know what, Miss Sierra? We did not have pool. Did we have pool? I mean, not pool. Swim.
We had swim. Now that one that we did have.
We probably did. We didn't have a pool. So they probably had to use the parks pool, but I really don't know about that, and I definitely wasn't finna be in that vibe because that mean
they gotta get wet. She gotta get wet.
Yeah, back then it was so-ins and all that. No, ma'am. So that
she gotta get wet.
That wasn't gonna happen. But we want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. Let's see what Josh said.
Oh, okay. No, that was Chota who asked that. That's funny.
Bowling is the thing. I'm telling you.
Bowling though. I still bowl now. I love bowling.
Bowling is my thing. Like, I love to go bowling. Like, I think bowling should be the friends, the dates, the link ups, like all of that. Like, bowling
that's a good link up. Like, you want to link up with your friends real quick and just chill and yeah.
And you have food, you can have drinks there, you can do whatever, you know what I mean? They have music. I think bowling is cool.
Jason, she can't wait to do that with her future hubby, honey. She want to be able to play ball and whoop his behind.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to play basketball with my hubs. I can't wait. It's gonna be so dope. It ain't gonna be all the time. Just to, why not?
Watch the game tomorrow.
Next week we're gonna try to be on time, you guys. Right now it is 10:30. We are gonna adios.
Out this thing.
We're supposed to be done with our podcast at 9:00, honey. It's 10:30. Okay,
an hour and 15 in.
Yeah, so we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight for podcast episode 105.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, join us for podcast episode 106. You feel me? And we'll try to be a little earlier.
We will. We'll be earlier.
Yeah. So next week, I'll also put something in my stories to put like any questions you guys may have to ask us at the end of the night, so we just have those ready. Can we do a podcast of natural beauty? What's that?
Like, what do you want to talk about on that podcast?
Yeah, we can talk about that one next week. You could give us details or DM us on our Instagram page at Brains and Beauty Times 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go into details about any topics you guys would love us to talk about when it's outside of what's trending and stuff like that. Just random topics. Send them to us in our DM or email us our name at Gmail. But yeah, other than that, I have nothing else to say. Again, thank y'all for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for chilling with us so lately. And yeah, Shay,
I'm done, boo. Finito. See y'all.
Bonito, go he, baby. You feel me?
Bye,
y'all. Playoffs. Y'all better get ready for these hats. You hear me?
Oh, Lord.
I'm not playing with y'all this season because we going to the finals. And I'm going to say it like I said every time when I say something normally happens. We going to the finals.
Y'all heard it here first.
You heard it here first. The first exclusive.
Bye, y'all.
Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Podcasters.